Hey up everyone, it's the Arch Panda. Welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. And yeah, things are looking a little bit tidier in here. Drop the floor level. No mob spawning either. That is because, in addition to the feral flare lanterns I've got dotted about, I've chucked a few more of these down, the Torchmaster torches, so that we just generally don't have any mob spawns in the base. And I'm getting stuck on some stairs. So there's no mobs in here, no mobs in the warehouse, no mobs in the well, don't know what we're gonna call this area yet. No mobs in the farm. I have slightly buried the torch. I think one's here. Nope. I know there's one down here somewhere. One of these has got a torch under it somewhere. But yeah, I've buried them so you don't see them. So, just like open field. The feral lanterns, some of them I've kept open like those two. What are you? Oh! He's the Endling. Oh, we need this guy. So, these don't spawn very often. I'm actually very surprised we managed to get one. What did he want? Number 5 and 19. Which is 2 that I haven't got. Dang it. But yeah, these guys are buddy card traders. So this is how you get the Xylex, which you need for some of the high-end material. You can't stick a lead on the guy, can you? Come here, you. I need to get a fence post. We have just kidnapped an Endling. Okay, did not expect to be doing this. Right, let's chuck you here for now. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, I'm so wrong. But we've got an Endling, so I have to come back to that guy in a little while. So, yeah, a little bit more housekeeping. So the feral flare lanterns, as you can see, I've got a couple of them visible. And I'm going to have a couple of like lampposts with them visible in here. And maybe in the farm, just to make them look nice. But the rest of the time, I've just buried them slightly underground, just one block down. So that everything just looks like it's lit, rather than having lamps and torches and everything everywhere. I have gone and made an exchanger. I finally got stuff to make it. Now, as it turns out, the wooden, stone, golden, iron, diamond, emerald, obsidian, and exchangers all get better as they go up, but they all have durability. So you don't recharge them. So if I was to say, so the way it works, you shift click a block. So let's say this birch planks. That makes that the block I'm going to paste. If I then go to here and right click, it swaps the dirt for the birch. But that has a durability of 256 and only goes as big as a 1x1, so it can only do single blocks at a time. And these get rather expensive when you start upgrading them. I mean, that's expensive. However, I've made a couple more toys. I've made these two. A fluxo magnet, which you right click and it will suck items to you. If you press V when hovering over it, auto attract. So if I turn that off a minute, let's So put those down there, right click, it'll suck them to me. If I press V, it'll automatically do it. Now, it does take RF to power, so I did make a little tinker station here that just charged them back up for me. Now, I also made the leadstone exchanger. This one uses FE or RF instead of durability and can also be upgraded to hardened reinforced signalum resonant, which goes up to 15 and 15 and 25 million RF. So works exactly the same as this. Right click, shift right click to copy. Shift right click to... Oh, error, out of those blocks. Of course I am. And then right click to put them back. To swap them out. It does silk touch, so I'm getting grass blocks instead of dirt. But what this can do is it's that one. I can change this to affect the mode. So I can change it to a 3x3. So now I can do bigger groups. That is going to help just decorating all of this, making everything look nice. And again, uses RF, so throw it into the Tinker's workbench to charge it back up. So you two can both go in there for a bit now. And yeah, I think that's it for the housekeeping. We've got everything else working fine. I've got this working fine. Oh, I've also got lava generation down here now. So this needs fiddling with every now and again because of how uneven the parts are going in. It's creating a little backup here, so every now and again I just need to do that. Put you back, put you in. What material are we needing? Oh, we need iron. We always need iron. So let's set that pouring. But yeah, lava generation is up and running. So I've got 3 of these trees, so that can power both the smeltery, the alloy smelter up there, and I may get a a magmatic dynamo. This thing, which generates power from lava, and hook that up so that my few machines I'm going to have in the base are going to be lava powered rather than coal. So that's and there is some work that I need to do with this because it is my farm here is very much broken since I added the harvesters. So yeah, going to have to get rid of those. Maybe rejig this train a little bit. Do that off camera because nothing new is going to be added. It's just going to be redesigned slightly. But what we're going to do today, we've got. Let's go back over here. How many stacks? We've got 563 of these mechanisms. Yeah, 8 stacks of these. That's enough to make a stack of machines. Stack of the Invar machines, which we're not going to need anywhere near that many. But to make the Invar machines, we need Invar casings, which come from Invar ingots, which are made by slamming unprocessed Invar 16 times. The unprocessed Invar made with a nickel compound from nickel and iron dust. Nickel ingots, iron dust. We have got 2 stacks of nickel ingots, and I made sure to get 4 stacks of iron dust in here. So that is a stack of nickel compound. Ain't got any more, have I? Ah, 2 stacks. Perfect. So what we need to do with this is cook it to make nickel compound. Cook it to make the unprocessed Invar ingot. Right, that's easy enough. I haven't built a, create furnace down here yet. So we'll just have to go over here. Dang it. For now, let's just throw them on there. Give those a hot minute to cook up. Here we go. Although these stack individually, that's annoying. Because I certainly don't have 128 storage slots. Right. I'm going to need to start putting these in some storage somewhere. Stop burning. I've got a press over there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple of barrels. And we're going to grab a couple of hoppers, a brass funnel, and a trim. There we go. And a storage drawer. Right, let me get all those moved from down here up here. I'll be back in a mo. Right, I have a strong suspicion I overproduced, and I've been trying to do all of them at once. I may have lost quite a lot of this. Nevertheless, this is all I've got set up. Barrels with a bunch of hoppers pushing back into the depot, which just sits and slams this compound until it becomes Invar, which as soon as it does, gets filtered out by the funnel into the hopper, and we've got 11 Invar already. So let's get 8. Head back over to here. Let's grab a stack of these as well. Into here. So the first thing we need is Invar casing. Which then chuck both of those in there. We've got Invar machines. There's a bunch of stuff there. Let's throw you in here. And with this, there's no... Oh, there's the Invar pipe module from the saw, but everything else comes from either smithing table to make the compression dynamo, or just crafting like you would normally with thermal. So we've got blast chillers, pyrolyzers, fluid encapsulators, induction smelter, reagents, brewers, furnaces, fuel separators, fractionally distilled pulverizer. The pulverizer, the redstone furnace, are probably going to be the most used things in this entire setup. Magma crucibles are going to be handy. In fact, that's as lava generation straight away there. Yeah, feed. Sand gets us molten glass. We've got the resonant end, which we are going to need later on. Let's have a look. Yep. Stone into lava. ice snow into water, redstone into destabilized redstone, obsidian into lava, netherrack into lava. It's easy enough to get stone, cobble gem, create furnace into a magma crucible. We've got lava gem. Much faster than the trees as well. The one that I did so, just straight cobble, even better. The one I did so, resonant redstone. You get it from a pulverizer, from the strainer, or from the furnace. Get it with spouts, but that's going to be a pain to make. Which is that blocks of redstone, which blast chiller. So we can make destabilized redstone and turn it into blocks of redstone. That is redstone production. So much automation that can be done now here. That is brilliant. Oh yeah, take that because we know about the toxic byproducts. We know about the mob spawner, but that's going to have to go and do one because it's not going to work. But that's it. We've got Invar machines, which leads us on to 3 different directions. So we've got alchemy. Newly discovered laser setup has interesting capabilities. Behind the science and experimentation lies a way to transmute seemingly unrelated materials between another. The demanded silicon element is one of them, but which of its counterpart? The alternative 4th chapter of the factory guide will become accessible from the quest sidebar. Or we've got Chapter 4 or Alternative Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is a new engine unit joins the ranks. Production facility for silicon will involve interplay of thermal induction machinery and the familiar kinetic components. Between flux and stress, a peculiar innovation in laser technology will be required to produce some of the ingredients involved. After hitting the checkmark above, the 4th chapter of the factory guide will become accessible from the sidebar. So I may do both, or look into both. So we decide which we're going to do there, which one of those we're going to do later. The prospect of teleportation alone might be reason enough to explore the mysterious end dimension. In researching the required technologies, you will find that your hard-earned silver suddenly finds a second use. After hitting the checkmark above, additional quest for the 3rd chapter revealed, which leads us to Ender Machinery, which we do want to get to, definitely. But this comes to here. So, the special properties of silver can be useful in creating Enderium alloy. As it turns out, the only source of silver would seem to be money. So we need to we need silver ingots, which you can only get from smelting as money. Because we need, in producing this, silver, ender pearls or ender dust, and the poise bush. Ender pearls or ender dust. Ender dust can come from that. So we've got ender dust, no problem. Secret teleportation lies behind the dimensional gate to the end. And then we need to fight an ender dragon. And we need to find a way of regenerating the poise bush. All of which gets us the Enderium machine, which we can use to make the pipe modules, or we can use to make portal controllers from Portality, so we can actually teleport places. Ender fluid storage, ender chests that work. The ME quantum ring from AE2 in quantum link chambers. The lapidary dynamo that uses money to power. More integral components. The portals, the ender tanks and the ender chests alone are more than worth the trip. That as well, just to make things a bit faster. But yeah, we need to find the end, which I don't have anywhere near enough ender pearls to go looking for it, let alone actually get the actually open the portal And I'm so wholly underprepared as well. I need to get sorted with better armour, better weapons, a bow. So the end dimension isn't happening yet. So we may as well take a look at these. So I want to take both of these. Ump in that. So we've got chapter 4, which we need snow from the charcoal into or bitumen and coke, sand that breaks down into purified sand. We need basalt, so we can get basalt's powder, so that we can merge them all together and make silicon, so that we can start making printed silicon and then calculation machines, which does lead it on to the ME controller as wireless network, well, as digital storage network, should I say. Which then goes on to circuitry. Our other option, whoa, is alchemy. So, this looks very mad scientist. With the igneous catalyst, it can be greater than the combination of 4 reagents. So, okay, so alchemy looks mental. I don't even know where to begin with this. So all of this gets us the silicon reagent. So I'm guessing all of this leads us to here. Oh, wow. This could take a while. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is take a look at the alchemical laser, because we need that for both recipes, both paths. And I might make myself a little laboratory to get started. So, next target will be printed silicon, one of 2 known ways to obtain it. Assembly line will move items, fluids, and energy in and out of a new, rather compact Invar machinery. Much like previous chapters, few new material sources shipments are required first. We've got a significant amount of flux energy to run. Recommend to find a suitable generation method, consider higher scales in planning should it become necessary later. So yeah, I have a feeling we're going to go magmatic generators, all powered by a cobble gen, going into blast furnace, going into the getting turned into lava, going into magmatic dynamos. That I think is going to be the power for the minute. A central role is played by the alchemical laser, usually converting one material into another by using high energy beam, a catalyst, or some tool of kind. So we can copy that into the text box to get the ponder, or we can go here. So start with an Invar machine, attach a laser lamp of any colour and ensure that it's powered. A deployer targeting the Invar machine, set it to punch, and whenever it activates, the lamp will emit a laser. Well, it's a hopper minecart that processes the items. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. We'll have our first. I think that's the first cup of tea we've had in this pack. Let's get some food. Right. First things first. We need another hand. There we go. And a machine. Minecart. Some. Have we not got any basalt? No, we do not. We don't have an igneous intruder, so machines. We're going to need a couple of these, so let's just grab a few. We're going to need a bit of rail track. And we're going to need some gears, shafts. That is not how you spell belt. Belt. Some cogwheels. A lever. Two. We'll grab a few. And a laser lamp of any colour. So that is these. So that is. Oh, we're going down the Project Red route, so we need some glowstone and some dye, which we've got. Do you know what? Let's use. We've got 2,000 pink dye. I think that might be a good one. So, pink lamp. That goes into here, gets turned into a pink laser lamp, or 4. Right. I'm going to still let sleep to get rid of the mobs, but because of the torches and everything, I mean the nearest mobs were appearing over here, like there, so not too bad at the minute. Right, let's get over here. Let's get here for a minute. So I want to put it here. Let's get my wrench out. Right, hook you together. We need. You know what? I forgot to make the deployer. Did it? That's the deployer. I do want to make a couple of things. I want to make these now. So, firstly, I want to make a igneous extruder. So I need a piston. There's the piston. I want the magmatic dynamo, which needs a redstone flux coil and a copper machine. Right, let's make this first, because I think I've got some. Yeah, I've got some of them. Let's grab those. We're gonna grab a couple of these flux ducts, which gives us another quest complete. And we need, not the blast chiller, it's the magma crucible. So we need an Invar machine, which is easy enough. Crucible. Right, so nether bricks. Nice and easy. Invar gears. Which this should be finished by now. Yeah, I've lost almost a stack. Oh well. We've got 5 stacks right in there. We've got more back when we need it, so. There we go. One magma crucible. Magmatic dynamo. We need some fluid pipes. Right. Let's go. So, first things first, deployer goes there, which uses the wrench, turn the hand into a fist. We want it rotated actually, like that, and you turn into a vertical. Stick a lever here, turn you off. Excellent. So we need Invar casing here with a lamp here. Let me just copy that. C ponder cube. Right. C ponder cube alchemical laser. So ensure the light's powered. That only needs to be punching, doesn't it? It doesn't need to be doing anything else. Right. That'll fire the laser. So turn the laser on, and this should set you to punch. Start shooting lasers. Which it does. That was an amazing sound. Right, rail and a hopper cart on top of rail. Right. So one such recipe was is this cool cube? Entropy manipulator and snowballs. Do you know what? I kind of want to go down this route, to be honest. Mainly because it's going to open up a lot of other ways, other things that we can do. So, let's say, for example, andesite reagent, which is there we go. A metallurgic reagent. So occupy the first 4 slots of the hopper cart with a metallurgic reagent each. Run the alchemical laser. Redstone or glowstone accelerator in the 5th slots. Oh wow, this is if I wanted andesite reagent, I need iron, emerald, and an igneous catalyst, which is made as an igneous reagent each, run the laser. So, does this mean if I was to get, because I'm looking at andesite. Let's say I got 4 pieces of andesite. Slap them into the first 4 slots on here. Turn this on. No. Oh. We need emerald dust and molten glass. Oh, so there is some startings. So like emerald reagent needs molten glass and emerald dust in a fluid encapsulator. Oh, and then what's the other one it wanted? Was iron, which is iron dust and molten glass. So we need a lot of sand to make molten glass. That's what this little trick was. Fluid encapsulator, reagent extractor, centrifugal separator. Right, let me go make those 3. Right, this is where guys get a bit off, because just look into this. The andesite reagent, the igneous catalyst that we need, it's produced by a combination of the 4 correct igneous reagents. The correct combination differs from world to world, so I'm going to have to take a look at how to do this properly. So this is going to be a lot of research. But before we get on to that, I am going to set this up. So we have got everything except for that. Back in a moment. Fair bit of warning, this is going to be really messy because still forgot to make it really messy because I've got just doing a proof of concept at the minute. When the proof of concept works, we can then get on and make it properly. So get you first. Right. So I need this. And then we need a magma crucible to go there, which this will hopper into. So what I mean by it's messy. Dang it, I'm going to need more anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right. And then bucket of water, bucket of lava. This is now producing cobblestone, which is going into here. This will produce magma, which, if I've got the right thing, will go into a magmatic dynamo, which is looking the wrong way. Right, tell you what, Invar duct there. So you will power that. At the minute there's no power because this isn't powered, so I'm going to get a Stirling dynamo just to power it in a minute. Right, so we need a fluid encapsulator. We need a pulverizer and another magma crucible. I'm just going to get a Stirling generator to get these started. You'll do. Right. And this should be self-powering. So if I was to get duct, oh jeez, we'll put it in now. So, encapsulator, crucible, pulverizer. You'll get powered there. You still too short. Right, let's go make some more of the. I want to need a lot of flux ducts anyway, so let's go make some more. Right. I need coal. No, I don't. I've got some wood. That'll do. Right. Boop. So this is the only thing I need to power to start with. So I'm just going to throw that in there. It'll get a little bit of power. That should start putting lava. Start converting this into lava. Oh wait, it will do. Make sure that's switched off. That did diddly squat. Right, let's grab a stack of coal. Right, so it is working. There is a tiny white mark there showing that it is working. But it's tiny. So, what we could do with is components. Which are these things. So we can make these with the zinc machines. We can make those with the copper machines. And we can make those with the ender machines. So, redstone dust. Right. I'm going to get a couple of these. So what these do is they'll increase the power, the energy storage and the energy output and speed of a machine by a factor. So those are a factor of 2, those are 3, those are 4. So in augmentation, if we were to now put that in there, this now operates 3 times as quick as it did before. Which also means that needs to work 3 times as quick so it can keep up with the power. And this needs to work 3 times as quick so that it can actually power everything. So this is going to take a minute. Using this to create lava seemed like a really good idea. But yeah, that is slow. That is really, really slow. I mean, we could use these to increase the efficiency. So that makes it twice as quick, but we need constant tan, which we can only get through. Oh, yeah, alloy mixing, copper and nickel. So I need to get all the filters on that to get that working. Yeah, this not what I would call a brilliant free energy method. I might have to think of something else. But for now, we've got power. We've got power going into these. So in the magma crucible, I'm going to stick some sand. In the pulverizer, I'm going to stick an emerald. It's just cobble that it's taking a long time to cook, isn't it? There's going to be a faster thing that we can cook down. Right, there we go, molten glass. So let's grab a bucket to pull that out. Put it in here. Let's grab our emerald dust and put it in here. Emerald reagent. So that's the first one. And this, 2 of these with the iron, which I can throw an iron into the air. And let's go grab another emerald. Okay, and throw an emerald in there. We can throw iron dust into the air. Got ourselves an iron reagent. So those ones, nice and easy to get a hold of. the basic reagents. It's the catalysts. Let's tick that off so it's done. They're going to be the problems. So we know we need 4 igneous reagents. That is these, isn't it? So andesite. Right, let me try this. So if we were to get 4 pieces of I just put all those back in as well. Right. 4 pieces of andesite. I'm going to grab another bit of that and some 4 of those. And then that needs to be cobble, so let's quickly break it. Let's grab some more sand because I think we're going to need a few pieces of this. Right. So throw those in there. If I was to put 4 andesite into here, give me 4 andesite reagents. If I put those 4 there and turn this on. Nope, that one. 1 left. Right, so mundane alchemical blend. Placing a centrifugal separator to thing. That's the one. I did make one of those. I made a reagent. Zinc. Oh, this is the one that's going to be a problem because I need signalum, which we make with destabilized redstone in a fractioning still. Let me go quickly make another one of these. In fact, this episode's getting really, really long. So, I'll be really quick. As for the destabilized redstone, we've got some part of this recipe. So, we're going to need to recreate. If we need a lot of signalum, we're going to have to start siphoning the destabilized redstone out of there. But we've got a fractioning still. So, if we were to just tip that into there, that should start giving us signalum. 1 bucket to 1 ingot. And we need 8 ingots. Yeah, that's going to take a while. I think we're going to leave it there then. So for now, what I'll do is I'll get some bits put together. I'll get a lot of signalum. But I can also get stuff like lumium from Endling glowstone. Sulfur dust, we can get these from oil and coal. Tree sap gives us syrup and water. Stabilized redstone. Yeah, a few things we can get. So I'll get plenty of signalum and lumium because we're going to need those for upgrading things like the exchanger as well. Once we've got all that, next episode we'll delve deeper into alchemy, see if we can start making our first few reagents, and hopefully figure out, once we've got all that, once we've got what we need and we know how to make it, figure out how on earth we're going to automate it, because that looks like it's going to be a fun day. So yeah, if you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when any new episodes come around. You can also catch me on social media. Head over to Twitter and Facebook down in the links below. Also, don't forget to head over to twitch.tv/Yorkshire Panda. Links in the description, because I do a bit of my streaming over on Twitch as well as on YouTube. So make sure you follow me there to catch the stuff that don't make it to YouTube. Also, drop into the comments. Tell me what you like. Tell me if there's anything you want me to take a look at in more detail. If there's anything that you think you want a question and you're unsure about, just drop me a comment in the description or over on social media, and I can either come back to you on the next episode or even make you a personal shorts that you can then get the answer from. But all that being said, you guys take it steady. I will send the gun in. I must admit, I love this laser. And I'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.